Top of the morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another morning mug video here. Looks like 5 minutes is about the length of time that most people like to stick around for these videos, so I'm going to try and make them a little quicker here. Just going to touch on NIO, an SPAC in the electric vehicles market, and HUT, and obviously MindMed. So let's get into it. So we'll start off with HUT. Yep, holding the L on that one after the massive gap down with the Bitcoin price. And stealthily in the middle of the night there, Monday morning as well, they did have a private placement offering of 77.5 million Canadian at a price of $5 with warrants that can be exercised at 625. So that's these lines on the chart. That's why it traded between these, and we're breaking out of that channel now. If we want to just quickly look at the Bitcoin stocks pre-market here, got, I'm pretty sure Mara's green a fair bit in the pre-market here, and so is Riot. So hopefully we will see the same for HUT. Don't have pre-market information here on Yahoo Finance. So let's look at the Bitcoin price, because obviously if someone's buying anything involving Bitcoin, that being a mining stock or Bitcoin itself, they're investing in just Bitcoin. So let's look at the price. Hopefully we got that turnaround. The 30,000 was the 180-day moving average on the daily charts. So if you were to open a 3-month 1-day interval chart, you would have seen the 180 term moving average, simple moving average at 30,000 American. It was also roughly the 50% level of Fibonacci retracement. So if you guys use those in your technicals, there's a stronger support with that, with those technicals supporting that as well. Last thing with Bitcoin that's important to mention is there is a bit of divergence here on the RSI to the price action. So on a upward trend, if the peaks are making higher highs on the price action and the RSI is making lower highs, then that is bearish divergence, so that might be a signal of a reversal of the trend, but let's keep an eye on it for today. Moving over to electric vehicles, the hype is continuing. We've got NIO trading up in the pre-market here, a couple percent. Tesla's turned around yesterday, but I believe it is also trading in the green this morning, 3%. So it's looking like a good day for electric vehicles. These are some of the ones on my my watch list. This one here, PSAC, this one's an exciting one. This is going to be another SPAC. If you're not familiar with SPACs, do a little looking up. Maybe I'll make a video on that, but we're not going to be spending too much time on that here. It is down pre-market. It's going to be on this company here, Faraday Future. They've been around since 2014, so there is some concrete research you can do on the company. Some of it's not great, so that's probably explains why the news only bumped it up 20%. I say only 20%, but if you were in this before, it would have been nice. So just keep your eye on that one, see what happens with the stock price and the technicals. Not going to go into it too much here, but obviously with that gap up there looking pretty good right now. Still approaching overvalued as it was moving up yesterday at the end of the day, so we'll see what happens there. And in slightly bigger news, NIO has announced a proposed offering 1.3 billion American in convertible senior notes. So that's quite a lot of money for NIO there. So there's some senior notes dates of 2026 and 2027 due in those years, mature in February. So those are just some specifics there. That's capitalizing on their current stock price, obviously. Pre-market, they are actually still up, so doesn't look like people are too worried about that. That is lower than their highs yesterday morning, but when a company offers stock, it tends to dilute the share price and bring it down in the short term. So we'll see if that does present a buying opportunity for us here, as NIO has had quite a lot of momentum. And last but not least, our darling MindMed, still trading between that 345 and 420 Canadian channel, making some lower lows in the past few days here. So look for it to retest that lower value of 340 Canadian. On the American side, that is roughly $2.65 up to roughly $3.30. So keep your eyes on those channels. I'm still bullish on the company long term, so I don't see this breaking that support whatsoever. It's a great buying opportunity if it makes it down to that support. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just my my trading strategy, sharing what I'm doing today with you guys. Last one here is going to be from a comment on a previous video here. ticker symbol WELL on the Toronto Stock Exchange. That is Well Health Technologies Corp, a cloud health company. They're trading for $7.50 roughly right now, Canadian. So I don't know too much about the company, anything about their financials or anything like that. So from a purely technical standpoint, we're approaching a buy signal for sure. Not trading advice, but I mean, if you do follow exponential moving average crossovers, with them all converging like this and about to hop over all of them, if you hop over all of them at more or less the same time, it's a pretty good sign. With that said, it's hyper extended over the 180-day moving average, so that would indicate it's pretty overvalued right now. RSI is pretty fair right now, so it's a pretty complex situation. I'd say there's probably a lot of momentum moving this stock and a lot of news-based trends moving this stock, so I'd be careful in this one. This one isn't anything I would overly suggest, but just something I was doing for a comment there. That brings us to the end of the video here. Thanks again for stopping by. If you think I earned a like, be sure to like the video. I really appreciate it. If you want to be kept up to date on my new videos, be sure to subscribe. Remember, always do your own due diligence on any stock you're going to buy. Do your best to have a green week here, and safe travels.